Have you ever stopped to think that while you're playing with your phone or sipping your coffee, there's a small gland inside your body that can decide, down the road, whether your life will be peaceful or a complete mess? Well, that gland is called the prostate. And no, it's not just a doctor's topic nor a conversation you can put off until later. After all, if you put it off, that later might never come. And before you think I'm exaggerating, let me tell you, 1 in 6 men will get prostate cancer in their lifetime. Yes, my friend, if this were a raffle, your chances of winning would be pretty high. The difference is nobody wants that prize. The ironic thing is that most guys only remember the prostate exists when it gives them trouble. It's like that annoying neighbor you ignore until he starts doing renovations at 6 in the morning. Prostate cancer, for the most part, is silent. It doesn't come knocking on your door and saying, "Well, hi, how are you? I came to let you know I'm here." It stays there, hidden, growing, spreading, and when you realize it, you can no longer pretend you didn't see it. And then, my friend, the game changes completely. And you know what the worst part is? Many men wait until they feel symptoms to seek help. You know that thought, "Oh, as long as I don't feel anything, everything's fine." Well, that's the mindset that can cost you your life. Prostate cancer may not show any signs early on, and that's precisely when it's easiest to treat. But if you don't get tested, how will you find out? It's like waiting for your car to break down in the middle of the road to remind you that preventive maintenance is needed. Except in this case, the breakdown is in your body, and no towing service can fix it. When symptoms appear, they're usually unpleasant. We're talking about difficulty urinating, that weak stream that feels like you're racing a turtle, the urge to go every 5 minutes, erectile dysfunction, pain during ejaculation, and even blood in the urine or semen. I know just hearing this gives you chills, but it's reality. And it's not meant to scare you, it's meant to wake you up. Because pretending the problem doesn't exist won't make it go away. On the contrary, it grows in the silence of your denial. And then comes the part many also dislike: the tests. Yes, that famous test that generates jokes at the bar. It turns out that those who joke about it usually don't understand the value of being alive to tell stories. Taking a digital rectal exam or a PSA, a blood test, won't take away your masculinity, but it can ensure you stay alive to enjoy all it means. It's a simple choice: a minute of discomfort or a lifetime of regret. If diagnosed, there are several possible paths, and the choice depends on each case. In some, the doctor may recommend active surveillance, that is, monitoring closely and acting only if there is progress. In others, it might be radiation therapy, hormone therapy, chemotherapy, or surgery. None of these are nice words to hear, I know. But these are the weapons we have to fight, and believe me, fighting early is much easier than going to war when the enemy has already taken over half the territory. Now let me tell you a secret that shouldn't be a secret. Prevention works. And no, this isn't some fitness nutritionist trying to sell you green juice, it's science. Healthy eating, exercise, less saturated fat, less red meat, and more fruits and vegetables all help. Oh, and the famous vitamin E can also be an ally. It's not about living like a monk and never eating a burger again, but about balance. It's about taking care of your body today so you don't beg for health tomorrow. The curious thing is that many men worry more about their car, motorcycle, video game, or cell phone than about their own body. They get their car serviced every year, change the oil, check their tire pressure. But what about their body's maintenance? They put it off. But unlike a car, the body doesn't come with replacement parts at the corner store. And if the engine burns out, there's no going back. Prostate cancer doesn't discriminate against color, profession, or social class. It doesn't care if you're an executive or a construction worker, rich or poor, an athlete or a sedentary person. What it wants is to find fertile ground. And if you don't take care of yourself, guess what? You're handing that ground over to them on a silver platter. So the message is simple: value yourself. Stop thinking that invincibility is a masculine attribute. True strength is having the courage to face reality and take precautions. I know this isn't the kind of video that will make you laugh from beginning to end, but it could be the video that adds years to your life. And honestly, I'd rather spend a few minutes now telling you about this than miss the chance to see you in the comments 5, 10, 20 years from now saying, "Thanks. I took care of myself and I'm here in one piece." Because in the end, everyone thinks it won't happen to them. Until it does. And then, my friend, the conversation changes.